Hello and welcome back to Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition, where today we are going to be exploring Mechonis Field, because it's the place we're going. I've changed the party because I figured, hey, we're going to be fighting nothing but Mechon for a while. So we needed to at least be able to fight Mechon on even footing without completely destroying our damage output by equipping stuff that works against Mechon. So yeah, we got Shulk in front with the two people he is not super best friends with already. Well, 2 of 3. We've got Fiora to hopefully tank. I swapped out her aggro down hat for a different one. And we've got Ricky for heals. Hopefully it'll work out okay. Oh, Shulk has got nothing for his talent gauge. Also, Ricky isn't super reliant on getting enchant, because he does a lot of ether damage. Ether damage ignores Mechon defenses. So, yeah. Might as well grab this. Oh, it's a thing we need. Okay, Colony 6 needs 2 of these, which means we need at least 3. Oops. Oh well. So it is a little unfortunate that with this party we don't really have topple access. All 3 of us can break, but no topple at the moment. Eventually, Shulk will get the ability to topple things, but that's still a ways off. Also, it uses his talent gauge, which is not ideal. And that Machina Blade is exactly what we were looking for Dunban. Yeah, it's decent, and on my last file I didn't find anything that was strictly better until basically post-game, so yeah, might as well help out Ricky. I still find it a little unpleasant that Ricky lies when he uses hero time, because he says everybody hero time, but only buffs himself. Alright, so here we can see the general way that Mechonis Field is going to progress. We find an elevator that's locked, we go find a way to unlock it, we go back to the elevator, we go up. That's going to happen several times. Also, all the water down there is purple and painful to stand in, so no swimming allowed. And it looks like there's no collectibles down there, so we're not going to worry about it. We're just going to fight this jerk.
I'm gonna go all out. Ricky's friends winning. Thank you, Ricky time. All down to you, Ricky.
Hey, no. Show me your back. Trying to put your back off the edge. Jerk move. And actually, both of these other characters, I believe, have abilities that have increased effects against Mechon. Should probably consider putting those arts on. Oh, what did we get? Ah. Oh, that's actually really good to have. Yes, arts. So, shutdown. Just inflicts sleep on Mechon? That's not huge. And this only works on Mechon that are already toppled, which we can't do with our current abilities. So, yeah, I guess neither of these is super worth using right now. How about for you? You had something, right? Oh. Yeah, side hit on Mechon for Confuse. That's also not super useful, so let's just not care.
Everyone, let's go. Ricky, no like this. Good luck, everyone. This is the Monolith power. There's no escape.
At least Enchant doesn't use the entire talent gauge. That would be painful if it did. Ooh, gold chest. Ooh, we got sleek oil. That's a physical defense increase. Ah, there's strength up. Except we want to actually equip it, not just meant to hit this to see how much he could benefit from, so he can use up to one of these. And now Shulk is just going to wander around shirtless, because that's the kind of thing he does. So we got a new chest for Fiora. That's nice.
What's up, Shulk? Look.
Well, potentially.
It's a switch to activate a lift. If we can get it to work, it should take us up.
Ricky want to ride lift?
We can't. There's no power going to it.
Boring.
What do we do?
Well, if we could find the main power supply...
Okay, people, let's get looking.
Yeah. If we can connect the power to the switch, we should be able to use the lift.
But Shulk, if the power wasn't connected to the switch, how would I be playing this game? Gee, I wonder where the power switch could be. Feels a little patronizing to have it be within line of sight. Like, without any turns to be made or anything. It's just, you walk straight to it, and it's there. Well, would you look at that? Oops, that was the B button, not the A button. Yeah, haste 5. Or we could drop the haste. This ether frame actually wouldn't be the worst to equip if we're having her keep aggro. Attack frame's lighter. Yeah, let's do that. get her a nice thing. Nice gem to put in this slot. Do we have any nice gems to put in this slot? The benefit of the attack up gem she had is it's actually... Well, now hang on just a moment. Haste is amazing. We don't want to get rid of that. Because, yeah, Fiora, her armor pieces often have what would otherwise be weapon-only gems in them. Like haste or attack up. So it's really beneficial to get her good armor pieces with good gems in them. And haste is one of the best. I don't know why I would even consider taking haste off. Sure, defense is nice, but haste lets her hit things more, and that's good. Oh, that light's also gone green. Oh, right, that one only takes us down there. There's nothing down there. That's for getting back up. This isn't FF7. We don't gotta take the stairs all the way to the top of the Mechonis's leg. As amusing as that sequence was. I don't want to fight these things on the middle of this platform, but it's what we're doing. Okay. Thank you for opening a path for me. Alright, that's one down. It is tough to get to these guys' sides when they turn occasionally and are also on a very thin path.
Should be okay if we fight like this.
Ah, yes, good old moist units. Who makes a robot and gives it the codename Moist? So, fun fact that I was just reminded of looking at how kind of rust-stained that metal down there is. I once spent 2 years at an art college. I was studying for their game art and design program. Ended up eventually leaving because I wasn't so big on the art side. I was more interested in the design side, and it's an art school. It's an art school. So, yeah. But while I was there, one of the classes was on texturing things, 3D models. Making the textures, applying them, all of that good stuff. And my personal aesthetic sense, I like when things look clean and new and all that. But I would always get reduced grades when I tried to turn in things that looked clean and new for my textures. Because, to quote my instructor, nobody these days wants to have things look clean. They want things to look old and grungy. So you gotta actually put in that detail. And yeah, I was just reminded of that here because, well, this game was made a little while after I left that school, but still, it is definitely showing that this is not super pristine metal. It's all scuffed and stuff. Of course, in this case, it's supposed to be like thousands of years old, so it makes sense that it's all scuffed and stuff. There's going to be a quest to kill these trick units later.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta get wild.
I haven't used enchant yet. It's always annoying when things move after you've pressed the button for a directional ability, but before the ability lands.
Definitely gotten stronger.
It's like you've been cheated out of getting the directional effect. Also, we just found some new daggers. Those aren't new daggers, those are the same daggers. I know we're picking fights we don't need to, but there's collectibles over here, and I want them. Oops, too early. Might as well use a buster every once in a while. It's good damage on Mechon. I mean, it's good damage always, but especially on Mechon. Though it does make it so we can't use enchant right at the start of the next fight. Actually, we can if we exploit a certain thing. But that's an exploit. Or at least it feels like one. Like, we can do this. Get that. Then do that. And then, hey, would you look at that? There. Now our talent art's ready. It feels so dirty to do that, though. Taking this side path for the collectible because I like collectibles. And then down here there should be, yep, a collectible. And it skips a battle. Not that we need to skip the battle. In fact, I think we'll fight them going back through the other way. Considering this is the end of the line here. Alright. Good damage on the grunt. Alright, grunt gone. Those guys can be dangerous if you let them do things. Alright, and we'll leave that as the only Mechon left, or them as the only Mechon left alive on this floor. So you may have noticed, this doesn't exactly look like an elevator. Also, it said cylinder activation panel. All I have to say is thank goodness this cylinder is threaded. Because if it wasn't, it would be a heck of a tough climb. As is, it's easy, but it takes longer than I would like and is very spinny. Which might not be the most pleasant thing for some people to look at. I know I don't like it after a while, but at least I don't have to experience discomfort for it. I'm one of the lucky ones. Might as well grab this collectible. And on this floor is where we're going to start seeing UMs. Not here, though. Wow, took this long to find some bronze wood? Also, is it bronze or is it wood? I want that collectible, so we are going to fight everything over there. But I also want this collectible, so we're going to grab it first. Also, wow. Oh. Another skill. Ah, Melia's done with that. That's good. Okay, there are a few really good things in here, and it looks like the whole path is gonna end up being cheaper. Well, not cheaper, but only slightly more expensive than just this one skill. Ooh, but this one skill's super important. Pretty soon, actually. Like, it's not super important right this moment. But pretty soon we're going to start fighting things that are a higher level than even we can get to. And thus, having that reduced ether resist is going to be of critical importance.
I really like our vibe. Ricky, we can definitely do this.
Hey, show me your back. Fiora, if you would kindly take aggro. Thank you. Wow, moved from one spot where I was at its side to the other spot where I was at its side before my attack landed. Alright. Thankfully, this team seems to be doing just fine in here. And it looks like we're all going to get a level up very soon. Though very soon is not quite yet. Though the next time we discover a location or landmark, we'll probably do it. So wait, is it a destroyer or is it salvation? Oh. Right, it's up further or something. We're coming out to a place around here. Lets you go across to another spot. Not quite here yet. Well, let's try and work our way towards the UM here. Because it's a UM here. I like how Stream Edge counts as a hit. Wait, really? Cool, we leveled up because a Mechon just jumped to its doom. Yeah, I like how Stream Edge actually seems to count as hits towards your talent art. Means if you hit a real big group, you just get your talent art pretty much instantly. None of Shulk's other arts do that, as far as I can tell. Okay, time to be a little dirty.
All right, I'm feeling it. We can definitely do this.
And once Shulk's health is back. There we go. Destroyer, we're coming for you.
Now's perfect for a chain attack.
Here come more.
Oh, we got his buddy, huh? Hey, don't you dare push me off the edge.
Looking good too, Fiora.
Gravity zero.
That's it.
That didn't hit you.
Everyone, let's go.
There's no escape.
Here we go.
All right, let's do some real damage here.
Take this, Fiora.
Okay.
Ooh.
Turn.
And we can afford to actually use Lurgy. Oh, but it's already poisoned, but this will be a stronger poison. It's fine.
Okay, my turn.
There's some damage.
My turn.
And Double Wind should be decent damage, too.
Your history.
Yeah, deleted a lot of its health bar there. Of course, now Shulk has aggro pretty solid. Oh, never mind. Not quite as solidly as I thought. I'm fine with that.
I can't.
Well, that we can deal with easy.
We can definitely do this. I have to protect everyone.
Anyone can beat anyone.
And that shield is only even going to matter if it doesn't die first.
To the side.
I feel stronger.
Backslash.
Double blade. You can do it. I know you.
We've almost got her. Split edge. All right. Time for it. That was too easy.
Alrighty.
Press on and on and on.
That went pretty well. Turns out, chain attacks. Good. Just curious about those glasses. Whoops. Oh, that's actually really good. Yes, please. Now Shulk doesn't necessarily need this. Okay, he does still need some agility up there, just not necessarily. Well, actually, yes, necessarily a 4. There we go.
Everyone, let's go.
Good luck, everyone. Thank double blade.
Behold the power of the Monogo.
Your history. Gravity zero.
Backslash.
Of course, had to move its back past me. What a jerk. I feel like the trick unit is probably more dangerous than the Faith.
We can definitely do this.
I guess you could say I have faith in the Faith unit and don't trust the trick unit. So I'd rather the trick unit not be targeting me.
Just one more left. We win.
Should be okay if we fight like this. Victory to Ricky!
Ricky, we're all here. It's victory to more than just you. And another spot where we can take a detour to grab a collectible and avoid a fight. But avoiding fights is for chumps. Hang on. That's better.
Go.
I'm gonna go all out. Your dead challenge here, Bond. Double blade. Every pretty, steady, chain attack.
Cool.
And already, we almost got our talent art back because we hit 3 things with Stream Edge.
We can definitely do this. Gravity zero.
Fiora, glad you're around. Take this. How's that?
Wow, these guys are nothing.
I want to try too.
Everyone, let's go.
Easy peasy. Free level 4 cylinders. And we need to turn on the power for that lift. And its power hides downward. Oh, hang on. We actually want that collectible. Alrighty. And from here, we should be able to drop down to a UM that is very easy to miss, because this place is not available at all times after you've cleared it. It becomes unavailable after a point. And yeah, the UM down here is rather easy to miss. It's a good thing we've got video game physics, though, because that was a very long fall into water. Ooh, we got an energy aubergine. We're going to need a few of those. And we could use one to get an achievement by giving it to Ryan, but I don't care about achievements on this file.
We can't lose.
I'm going to go all out.
Okay, this is going to be actually really annoying because of that spike. Which is why we are going to remove it. Shame we couldn't remove it before Fiora almost killed herself.
Heal barrier.
I'm feeling it. Split edge. Now's perfect for a chain attack.
Okay. Now's not quite so perfect. Shulk. Fiora's a little down. Another purge, please.
Double blade.
I'm really feeling it.
Oof, we don't have the heals.
Wake up.
I see it.
I can't.
Well, that's not going to be good for us.
I'm feeling it. Fiora, we've got to hurry.
Didn't mean to do that, but, Yeah, just do that. Oh, Shulk just killed himself with the spike. Or did Shulk have aggro? I don't even know. What I do know is that this party is not ready for that fight. Wow, really? All the way back here? Oh, gross. That means we gotta climb all the way up that again. Seriously? There were no landmarks up above? Disgusting. Oh, well, that is a good enough point to end this episode. Join us next time when I will have already reclimbed that, and we will continue exploring Mechonis Field. See you then, friends.